There's a 2-year-old that lives in that house, and that child is said to love to jump off the bed onto the ground, jump off the couch onto the ground, and so on. On this particular day, it is said that the child jumped, and Jayden, the missing boy, was sitting there, and he shifted his body, and when he did, the child fell and broke its leg, broke the leg, and the guardian of Olive, who is all the children in that house, is a guardian there. She heard the scream and she ran to the room, the living room where they were, and the boy explained that the child jumped and was hurt, and that's why he was crying. So they got them all together, whoever was in the house at the time, because they say they do not leave anyone behind when they travel or when they go out. So they took them all, along with the child, to the hospital. Now, the mother lives in New York City, and the mother was contacted, and she was told what took place. This is a Thursday. By Friday, she was in Jamaica at 2:30. It is said that she landed at the airport about 2:30. Now, 2:30 is about the time that Jayden would have left school also. Now, it is just, the story is just a lot of twists and turns, because the child lives at this house, but when the mother comes to Jamaica, she doesn't come where the child is. She goes apparently to the principal of the school's home. Apparently they're having an affair, and it's even possible, it's alleged, that the 2-year-old might be the son of the principal. Her mother also works at the house of the principal. She has keys and what have you. Now, like I said, I'm speaking to you now. It's probably about maybe after 6, and his body still hasn't been found, or they still haven't found him, because he could be alive, which a lot of people doubt very much that he is alive. But you know, you have to put 2 and 2 together. I've been listening to this on TikTok for weeks, and finally, once the principal got involved, once I understand that she goes to his house, she has clothes there, that is where she spends her time, that is where the baby shower was kept, not at her mother's house, that it could have been kept there. It seems to me that they are involved, okay, and that the child, is a possibility, belongs to him, and it's possible, it is possible that they're the ones that is responsible for Jayden. I just say missing. He's been missing. Okay, I'm not going to keep saying his body, because I am praying that he's alive someplace. Now, with the storm threatening Jamaica right about now, you know, if his body is out there, you know, it could get washed away in the storm. So much could happen. But I don't know, the authorities need to bring the mother back from the US, bring her back to Jamaica, get the cousin, the 15-year-old cousin that lives in the house, because he was the one, after they contacted the mother of the child that broke its leg, told a whole nother story and put the blame on Jayden. Okay, so the mother came the following day, and of course she was angry, very angry, and it is said that she went to the principal's house, got herself together, and I believe she probably went to the hospital to see the child later on in the evening, very late. But like I said, Jayden has been missing, and if that child belongs to that principal, and she came down from the States, and they got together and say, hey, you know, he played with the child, broke our son's leg, we're going to do away with him. That's another possibility. And maybe they both are responsible for him being missing. And also the 15-year-old, he could be a part of it. And that would be sad, okay, to see him get caught up in this whole thing. So overall, everyone on Facebook, TikTok, all on social media who are talking about this believe that they should bring all the family members in. Now I believe they should include the principal and question all of them separately, interrogate them, really just say, we just spoke to so and so and they told us this and that, and before you know it, the truth will come out. The truth will come out. Well, guys, all we can do is just pray for this child. He was a brilliant kid, or he is a very brilliant child, based on what we were told by his mother. Remember, the mother does not live at that house. She lives in a separate place, and she has quite a few kids. Some of her kids are grown, some of them are in college and all that. So, I guess she tried her best, and they tried their best in school so they could move on from high school to college. So I am only hoping, I'm just hoping that he's alive. And if the mother was so angry that she came, her and the principal and that nephew of hers, if they, all of them are part of this, and then you hear that there's a driver, it just keeps getting better. Well, to me, it keeps getting worse. Okay, every day you hear of someone else who might be involved. So until we get the truth, until, the authorities release certain information to the public, and also after he left school, he went to a big shopping center. He didn't stay very long. He went in and left, and walk around the side of the shopping center and went up the street from there. Now there's footage from those cameras that I think the owner of that establishment is refusing to release. At least if it's released, it was only released to the police, not to the public. And the public is saying, oh, if this was America, we would see everything, and which is true. I live here too, and we would. They would show the whole thing, from he entered, what he did while he was in there, and when he left, and wherever the camera picked him up until we couldn't see him anymore, they would show us that. I feel so bad for this child. A very promising young man. Anyway, guys, as subscribers, a lot of you have children, so you can relate. If you're new here, however, please, I'm asking that you subscribe to my channel. It is BMF Entertainment TV. I mostly blog and entertainment. Now, I'm not here to entertain you with this story, but it is the talk of the town. So I just had to bring it to you. But it's all on TikTok. You go over there, you scroll. Every other person over there is discussing this. And it's just getting from, like I said, from bad to worse. Have a good evening, guys. And just pray for the child and pray for the family itself. Good night.